Awa wa wa. Awa wa wa. Awa wa wa. Awa wa wa. Wa 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 wa. Wa 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 wa. Wa 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 wa. Hello. Alright. 4th of July, 2nd of Bonk. Technically 3rd, but 5 times the headaches I've experienced today because your backyard let the dogs out to use the bathroom and they got scared by the fireworks. Yeah, that'll happen, unfortunately. It's that day of the year where everyone's releasing fireworks as if they were trying to blow up the moon. And yeah, exactly. Wait until the fucking dusk times, not the middle of the damn day. Okay. Gasp! A Pokemon egg? Gasp! Another Pokemon egg? Gasp! Another Pokemon egg? Gasp! Gasp! Super gasp! Mega gasp! Ultra super special awesome gasp! Look at that! Over 30! I don't know where we're gonna put all of these creatures. Hello, 4th of Megasithicus. Or however Solar would usually do it. Fair. Fair, fair, fair. Boulder has a bunch of siblings. It's the Boulder and the Rocks. Why is the Boulder and the Rock Slides like their fucking family band name? I am the Boulder, and this is my family rock band, the Rock Slides. All of our instruments are rocks. Ah, but yes. The family band is just them hitting a bunch of rocks. Exactly! There's our Bike. Bike put in a lot of work today. Let me see. I wanna hatch all these eggs. I wanna hatch all these eggs and hatch all these eggs. I'm gonna hatch them till they're all Craigs. No, I don't think we want any Craigs in here. Craigs are kind of horrible. Craig! The almighty Craig! And there's Craig, which is a different, eviler form. Hang on. You, I believe? No. You, yep, that's what we need. Give me some minor calibration. There we go. That looks significantly better. Yay! Okay. I'm gonna get rid of that and get rid of that. Okay, we are good. And them just rolling down a cliff. I think the bike turned into a unicycle with how much the plateau took out of her. That or grew a third wheel and became a tricycle so she can handle rolling down the cliff. Fair. Do you have any past lives to reveal to me? Damn. If only Bonk was all on one file on the Switch, that would be fun. Do 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 do. Do 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 ba 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 do 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 do. Bonk fell asleep while eating a sandwich. Meanwhile, the poor mailman gets to see Papa Plateau causing a cave-in. Damn! I was actually thinking earlier about how Bonk would work in other regions. And I've just got to say, if Bonk went to Kanto, I would be scared. For one simple reason, and that is because Bonk, can't. Like, he would have no way of healing PP because he's not really allowed to use the Pokemon Center. It would be like the gift run, except we don't have the ability to use Pokemon Centers. It would be kind of terrifying. Technically, you can do that since Bonk is coming back again and again. Yeah. One automaton. Yeah, my thought process is our only really reliable way of healing PP, because ethers can't be bought and you can't really find them easily, would be Lepa berries. But you can't grow berries in Kanto. You can only find berries. Speaking of which, Lepa berries are going to be our crutch in Paldea as well. Or in this shit as well. The other thing that we could feasibly do, and it's going to be kind of stupid, but we can also forget and reteach moves. For example, if we did pick Squirtle, for instance, we could give our Blastoise Surf using the HM, and then when we ran out of Surfs, we can delete Surf at the move deleter and reteach him Surf. The poor mailman, first the stampede of rhinos, and the tsunami of piranhas, and the rat pack, the avalanche of avians, and now a rock slide of Golets. So a rock slide is canonically the name for a group of Golett. Got it. One more eggy. One more egg, one more egg. We are gonna get one more egg. Might be a little insane today. Yay! We will not be naming all of these cretins. Not today. Not today. I'm trying to see if all of these Golett are the exact same size. Probably. It's hard to tell. All of them so far have Iron Fist. I like that. Good. Alrighty. Go sit there, Lamisa. National Sandwich Day goes crazy here in Paldea. Mailman's gonna fear sandwiches, which sucks in a country where they worship a BLT almost as much as Christmas Day! Ha ha ha! That is true. Sandwiches are among some of the most powerful entities in the world. So many entities. Pop a plateau, bike the bandwagon since everyone wants to hop on her, the rock slide, and the boulder. What a neat family. Yeah! I wonder how much clay Bike had to create in order for the plateau to create so many automatons. What art thou surprised about? My eyes, they don't wish to do what eyes must. Alright. We did it! We hatched the next eggies. There isn't a moat from this circle with how much Crash and now Bonk has drove in a circle. Surprised no cracks have showed up. Whoever was the architect here is a genius. Oh yeah, that much is so true. They're really good here. Ba 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 ba. Ba 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 ba. Okay. That is one. Dude. Alright, let's try about there. It should go now. There. Do all of Boulder's siblings just have the in front of their names, and ironically none of them are named after rocks? Just Boulder did it because he thought it sounded badass. Yes. The entire family line is the. These are probably like the Mark 1, the Mark 2. Or I guess they can't be like new models because they're all the same. So I guess they're new units. So would their names be like the first unit, the second unit, the third unit? The Mark 1, the Mark 2, the Marcus. Some of them have special designations. Like, the Boulder is the Mark 1, but the Boulder is also given the designation of the Boulder. Okay. All still have Iron Fist. I like what I'm seeing. Iron Fist is arguably the best ability they've got, and the most fitting, because that implies their fists are weapons. It's a rite of passage for now. They're Mark 1 through 30, but eventually they'll get names. Iron Fist is also copyrighted. Oh, I'm sorry. I should call it Metal Mashers or something. Metal Mashers, a new toy from Bandai. Take these giant hunks of metal that you wear as gloves and use them to beat up your friends. They're like Hulk hands, but sharp and pointy. Raise each of your kids so they can pay me back our royalties. Well, Iron, I think you should just be happy that your fist is being spread across the region. Do you know how many of these automatons will be fisting things in your honor? You're like the equivalent of a martial arts god. You're like Master Muten Roshi. Which I'm pretty sure calling him Master Roshi literally just means Master. If you wanted your fist spread across the region, you would have focused on Cynthia. That's fair. It's so hard to tell the size difference in Paldea. Feels like size difference doesn't even really matter much on the Pokemon. Good. Size difference doesn't exist here much. Yeah. The only real ones with size difference that's obvious are the... Well, I mean, it is super noticeable in Legends Arceus, but I feel like the difference between a medium and a small is not that visible. And I don't even know if eggs can hatch with size varieties. Okay. There's a way to check size in Mesa Goza, Pokeball, Flower Bed in the West. You find a person who can check your size. If your Pokemon are the biggest they can be or the smallest they can be, they will get a mark. Okay. Do we have a sandwich active? No, our sandwich is now inactive. Okay. Oh, that's interesting. Wild Terra Pokemon are almost always extra large or taller. Neat. There isn't a difference between a medium and small because both are average Golets, even if it's MK6 or Respectful Mark. Yeah. Okie day. That's all of them. I think they're all average. Really, if you could just stay there, that'd be great. There's our first Klutz user. The Klutz users get to go on that page. Okay. It does say when it is caught or hatched, it cannot be controlled in any way besides the use of meal powers. Okay. Not all that helpful. You've been playing Power World, you've been addicted again, so you know what, you figured out, instead of making your own Pokemon team body, etc., you're gonna make an Iron Industries and Pal World? Hell yeah! That sounds like fun. Okay. It seems to be completely random. Yay, eggies. That is so weird. Okay. Your challenge is going to focus on catching mostly humans for base work and pals for battle. Okay. Been doing time to focus on who matters here in Magus. How was the fireworks? Who are... It's just loud. I wasn't really able to enjoy them. The weather was kind of crap all day. Which is just unfortunate. Ba-ba-ba-bonk. Bonk. Ba-ba-ba-ba-bonk. Ba-ba-ba-ba-bonk. Ba-ba-ba-bonk. Doth I not? Doth have doth? I want the boulder, doth. Hang on. There they are. Come back to me. The boulder and Galar, or both forms of the boulder, rather. There we are. The boulder is ready. Oh. Oh, they're already here. I am simply stupid. Okay. There you go, Mr. the Boulder. Cool. At least it's silent, right? Your dog's been having the anxiety attacks. Yeah, completely understandable. The boulder has shrunk. I guess visiting the family really turned him back into a baby. Ah, shit. I forgot to hide. There we go. Okay. Honestly, I'm just impressed that Golett hatches from an egg. You'd think they would just be built. Maybe the plateau, Papa Plateau, just kind of like siphons off some energy and then, like, seals it inside a terracotta egg, and that terracotta egg expands with arms and legs and a head to create Golett when it hatches. Like how Togepi still wears its egg, the, like, the shape here of the body is the egg. If we were using anime logic, where eggs actually look like the Pokemon, instead of, like, a generic Yoshi egg. Eggy. What kind of magic did Ditto use? Does Papa Plateau shove clay and energy into Bike, and he just folds her like a pizza, and then a bunch of eggs pop out of the furnace? Maybe. I don't pretend to understand how Dittos work. Dittos are strange and crazy creatures with more power than any one individual should have. These children are Kluxes, and they shall be put in the shame corner. Shame. Dittos are strange, horny creatures. I would agree completely. Good. Okay. I like how we're spending the first half hour just hatching Bonk's army of egg. This is the egg of our egg. We have lots of eggs. We're gonna egg them in the egg. We're gonna egg them in the egg. We are egg. We'll egg till we egg again. Klutz effectively does nothing. If you give it a held item, it can't use the held item. Now, to be fair, that would be interesting if we were to give it a held item like Toxic Orb or Flame Orb and had it use a move like Fling or Trick. But neither of those moves are all that useful because they're effectively just one-and-done items. And, we can't even get a Flame Orb or a Toxic Orb because they are locked to the DLC. And by that I mean the specific parts of the DLC we don't have access to. Because you need to beat the game to get the dang item printer. Yay! Yes, it is essentially a negative ability. Bonk may be normal, but he still is Crash's son. He stops for a solid moment, just to get a bunch of eggs to hatch into an army. Bonk really doesn't fall far from the truck. Yeah, that's how it do. Do do boo do do boo boo do boo do 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 be dee 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 woo. Okay. Octore, octore. Bum bum. Bum bum. Yay! Hello, Civ. I hope you're doing well this 4th of July. Main thing you're gonna hate tomorrow is sweeping all the ash on the road. Yeah, that'll be evil. I'm alright, Civ. That was a very, very silent yawn. That doesn't happen often. 2 more to H. And then I think we have 3 more egg cycles to go. There are still quite a few eggs left. I keep getting, like, a hint of excitement every time the eggs hatch. Thinking... exactly my thought, Iron. I'm like, whoa, that sounded like a different sort of hatching noise. It's not different at all. That flash of light looked brighter. It wasn't. Good. Good. Give me all your shit. I am for the bit. Good. Oh, neat. Alright. All rise for the inaugural hatching of the automatons. Bonk comes home from his Paldean vacation. He's like, Dad, I don't know how to say this, but you're a grandfather. And just hands over an army. Either that's the boulder with a new glamrock glow, or that's the boulder's flamboyant cousin, the emerald. I think it would make sense to name him after a gemstone if we got a Shine one. Crash sees the army of Golurk flying through the sky. He could never be more proud of his son. Shiny Golett is just the boulder who just prestige like, hey Bonk, look at the boulder's new look. You're green. Yeah. It's early RPG logic. The boulder changed his color, so he's stronger now. Because if you look like a monster you've already encountered before, but you're just a different color, then you're probably stronger. That one seems kinda small. Each Golett gets partnered with a Rhydon as its mentor. Yes. And then, when those Golett are strong enough, they evolve into Golurk and fly those Rhydon into battle. Because they're jetpacks. Ooh! That one seems big! Like, look at the relative size. It could just be positioning, but that looks significantly larger. It is really hard to tell. Exactly, every Golurk can turn into a cannon. It's very cool. And only seen in, like, Poke Park Wii. Oh, he crashed into a woman and it made our egg hatch. Okay, but now that one looks really tiny. Maybe we just can't see it in this menu? Yeah, let's go find the size queen. Queen of sizes? I don't know, where are you? Okay. Oh, you're not the size queen. Oh. Ignoring that, imagine just Bonk looks up to CMC Sludge with an army of Pelipper, and his evil plan is just to have his pelicans shit on Crash's car. Then Bonk just looks over to the rock slide. They all turn into cannons and just fucking obliterate everything. That'd be great. I would love that. Okay, so these are all good and strong. Okay, let's find the size queen. I know we're burning egg light here, but we need to know. Size queen? There she is. Yes. I think it was one of these. Perfectly average. Perfectly average. All the hikers are buff. Except the male hikers. Okay, now I just have to know. I'm gonna pick a random one in here. They're all average! That's so annoying. Poor Bonk is gonna want to measure his hammer after measuring the bullets. Okay. Perfect. Meanwhile... So the hat tip is just into the red. They're all the same size. They really are just all the same size. That's sad. I love how tired Disc Golurk looks. That's so funny. What's this about size? Froth, we're trying to find out if our demon automatons are tall. Did the whole alpha Pokemon from Legends Arceus automatically get the big badge mark thing? Yeah. Thought it wasn't about size, but how you use it. True! But sometimes when they hatch, they look like they're massive just because of the particular angle you get. And I had one of them that looked very big, and I wanted to know if it was a big Golurk, but it wasn't. Out of 30 of these fuckers... Yeah, that is true. The plateau did go 30 rounds with Bike. You're right, Froth. Sometimes it is just about the angle. And now we'll go in a circle. Go in a circle. Go in a circle. One that is different than the one we used to circle. Going in a circle. Going in a circle. Circle in a circle in a... Circle in a circle in a going in a circle in a going in a circle in a going in a circle in a circle. Circle. Circle, circle, blurkle. Yay. Your neck is fucked? Oh, I'm sorry. Schwa swoosh swoosh wee, schwa swoosh schwa 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 wee. Genovia, Genovia. Meowdy. Question for chat, which is better, waffles or French toast? Well, Evan, the answer is waffles. Always. Wait. Hangeth thy hat. Good. Alright, once we hatch these last of the eggs, I think I am going to grab something to drink and a little something to eat. Also, what the heck is you? I'm going to shoot your mother. I'm gonna shoot your mother. Ya, Sabuenya, Bobo Keys, Taylor too. You like French toast, but you never ate French toast. Fair. Do you like waffles? Yes, I like waffles. Do you like French toast? Do you like French toast? Can't wait to get a mouthful. Ah. You're an automaton. Auto-toto, auto-toto. Auto-toto, 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 auto-toto. Wah, 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 wee, wah, wee, wah. I wanna hatch a goalie today, and I'll use it to obliterate you. Wah da 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 da. Bomb, bomb, bomb. Stab at you with a laser. Stab you with the laser, I'll stab you with the laser. Why is it so warm in this fucking place, bro? Alright. Still 2 eggs who need a hatchie. Unlike Crash, do you think Spindaline is just gonna name these Golets with Bonk? Like, that can be the rock, and I want this one to be the roll. I have a feeling... Well, first off, Spindaline loves the fact that we're going in circles to hatch the eggs. So, all of these eggs are her favorite surrogate children because of that. But there's definitely a rock and a roll. Probably a Rick roll. All right. Last egg. This one's for all the marbles. Hatch into a Shine. Hatch into a Shine. Or at least a big one. No. Another Klutz user. Off a few Klutz waves. Okay. Actually, let's make sure. Ooh, that's an attack buff. That's a defense buff. Okay. Okay. Going from the top here, are any of you able and willing and adamant? Okay. We're gonna take this child because of the attack boost. And the drop in speed really isn't that bad. Stats are very similar. Actually, that's how the arrangement's gonna go, largely. Okay. Okay, 2 of you are ground Terra, and I think I would prefer ground Terra on you. Can we even use Terra? I believe we can. Yeah, so if we wanted a useful Terra, I think ground would be the most useful here. So we can terrestrialize and still hit for good with our immunity. Especially against Iono. Spindaline watching Bonk spin is like her receiving nudes, doing wonders. Oh, for sure. Okay. Alright, it's not important. That one has Klutz, but the perfect nature. Good. Alright, I want to try something. Perfect. Okay, here's the plan. We're gonna save. We're gonna use a large. That brings you to 21. Bag. Okay. Should we count Shadow Punch as a weapon move, by the way? Because it's an Iron Fist Gollet. Bonk can use Terra, he just never bothered to get... He's more of a giant kaiju guy, yeah. Okay, so now we go to these two and compare their stats. This one is better. So now that we've looked into the future, thanks to Spindaline. Yes, because the Boulder's fists are his weapons. Okay. So what we did there by leveling them up is testing their IVs. This one has better speed and attack IVs, but a slightly worse special defense IV. And that is something I'm willing to take. No remembrances of Philibal. Alright, the plateau. Sit with your family. Oh, right. We can find out if any of these have marks. No. I want to know if any of you are marked. Okay. None of the eggs have marks. Let's see this guy. He's proud of his power, and he's brave. What kind of power? His fists are retractable. I think it makes sense for Golok to say their fists are their weapons. Okay, that's fair. Duracell won't really help us. Salt Bay will. But Salt Bay is a little low, or is a little close to the level cap. Same with Sandy. So let's put those there. Let's get Chuckles into the party. Gladiator. Roto and Moto are at cap. I think Froyo and Disco Tony, probably. And then Duracell. Okay. You are... What about the fist? Looks like someone's having a Pokemon battle against a Voltorb and a Moltres trying to make a baby. Oh no. Oh. I could go with the fist. The fist reminds you more of Fistifer? Fair. We could go with the stone. Wait. So does that mean... if we bring Golett into a battle with, like, a Sudowoodo or something as a battle partner, would we have sticks and stones? Sticks and stones can and will break your bones. Oh. Your ears ruptured from one firework? I'm sorry. Horrible fireworks. That sounds bad. Let's see. We could go with the stone. We could just go with stones. There's also... I guess we could do sticks. But that's better for something else, I guess. We could do the roll. For, like, a rock and roll joke. The stone, a totally new and original character to Bonk's team. Bonk, why are you wearing a mask? The boulder is accidentally in trouble for the law for entering back in Paldea illegally. We'll go with the stone, just so we can use sticks and stones to beat people up. Which now means we do have to obtain a grass type or something and name it Sticks. Everyone is the worst kind of fireworks. Ones that are close to the ground? Ew. I want to know what you can learn. You can learn Mud Slap. We have Drain Punch, so we can smack that on. Smackdown is neat. What? I don't know. We don't own many at the moment. Okay. We have the LP. Let's make a Mankey Fur. Okay. I want to... Good. Let's use some Tims. I want you to learn Drain Punch. And I think Substitute could be useful. Just pull one of your siblings in. Perfect. And now, since we can make Mud Slap, and it's cheap, and it will fill a slot... Is it weird to forget the naturally learned Mud Slap and able to, in order to learn Mud Slap from TM? Yes, but I am being stubborn. We must expend resources for all of our moves, unless they are specifically a weapon. The boulder just taps out to his siblings to take the hits. Yup. No for defense curl. No for pound. Shadow punches, yes. Good. No using curse. No Nightshade. Alright. I am cool with that. So now that we've done that, we want to go here. Do we know what we need to make bulldoze? Mudbray, Sandygast. That should be relatively easy. And also you. Hello there. One trainer in the desert. If you defeat 5, you get a prize. Okay. Okay, we got fucked a little. Before or after the final battle, can the stone have the name of the boulder again? Just represents how the truth of Bonk being champ is pretty much out. So Duracell and Boulder drop disguises. I'm not against the idea. We can probably do something like that. Bonk hears about the Clive disguise and tries to do the same with his Pokemon. Good job. Oh no! The stone has been skipped! Oh no, you brought out the pebbles. Now you're gonna die. This isn't the world famous the boulder. This is an average skipping stone. Too true. And now, just like that, we actually have to pull him from the party. Because our cap is 24, and we still have to beat, Iono's gym trainers and Nemona, I think. I could be wrong. That is something we can double check. let's get Duracell, because I like Duracell. Okay, we've defeated, apparently, 2 people in the area now. So now I'm on the lookout for another sad sap. Ooh, there's a sad sap. Okay. There was a weird Pokemon. I am Renardo. Go, Pebbles the Sociable. Yeah, exactly, and you're a weird man. Using minimize is rude. And the Pebble does not care. Oh, you've disabled the Pebble's ability to kill? That's okay. She'll paralyze you and eat your brains. Get Thunder Waved, nerd. Thunder Wave! You know, for all of your accuracy debuffs, it's not really helping you. Looks like the Armstrong Senator, but instead of nano machines, he combined with a Roomba. Yeah. How dare you? Ooh. Kill. He's not built like a fridge, he's dressed like one. How dare you disable my Metal Claw? Alright. That is incredibly rude. Disco Tony, time for you to learn how to use your disco powers. You can't hurt my Disco Tony. He's immune to your stupidity. Really? Alright, we now have to waste some turns. Yes, Tony, produce 1,000,000 rocks. Now use Protect. You can't use Minimize anymore, dude. You can't hurt me. Disco Tony despises dirt and poison. He cannot be made dirty. Can't hear what you say sometimes. Hold on, get headphones. It sounds like a machine gun getting shoved up a detonator. Damn! Okay, this is taking too long. Duracell. Okay, good read. What's the point of being fast if you're gonna miss? What are you using Quick Claw for? Getting a quick boogie before you die? There you go. Alright, Renard. I saw a weird Pokemon, I swear. Yeah, so did I. It's you, you're the weird Pokemon. Oh my god, it's a shiny Hippolyta. Human! What is youth, though? Do you have an answer? Imagine Duracell pretending to be a new Magnemite so they don't associate him with the Galar champ Duracell. It's him just putting the X on, like a fake mustache. I mean, since they're both robots, you could argue that Duracell X is just one of Duracell's drones, and that the stone is just a little bit of clay that has like a hint of the boulder's energy in it. Do a kill, Pebbles. Ha! Sucks to be you. You can't get hit by... You can't trigger a sunny day because you're stupid. Ow! She didn't kill just a pound. Use Metal Claw. Alright, Cario. No. That one's psychic. Ow. Oh, right. Psychic flying. Alright, get fucked, nerd. The Pebbles is in pain. Ooh. Get paralyzed. And I guess we can just start drinking you? That dealt more damage than I thought it would. Not enough, but that's okay. There you go. Get thunder smacked. Cool. Oh, the folly of youth. Okay, fine. I'll use a revive first. Loser. Okay. Okay, so we fought those two. And then we apparently fought someone else. So, I think we are at 3. No, wait, I think we are at 4 now. Yeah, I think we're in the clear. Oh, a sunstone. That's neat. Bullet seed. While you level up, in terms of environment in the Pokemon world, which one would you be the most panicked in? Jungles, woods, caverns, somewhere snowy, deserts? I think the most terrifying areas would probably be deserts or deserts or snowy areas. Areas where visibility would be really poor if the bad weather is in effect. And it'd be very hard to find safe places if Pokemon got aggressive. The pebble! No! Drink! Drink him down! Nom nom. The ocean, snow, or desert, because ocean sometimes. Big gonna lurk and kill me. Snow, because he would fear frost last. Desert, because of cacturn, or worse, stalking you in the sands. That's kind of my thought process, too. If there are things there that are aggressive and want you dead, then that's probably a bad thing. Ow. Alright. Drink. Ow. Yay! And then Poniard. I think we can drink that. Neutral drinkage. In the Pokemon Desert, they have digging sand hippos. It's worth enough for you to go. Nah, not traveling there. The giant scorpion and metal sandworms. Just the cherry of a middle finger. Yes. Ow. Oh, I hate your use of Scary Face. Drink. Nice. That was a crit exactly when we needed it. Alright. Yay! $20 years. Why is Pounce a bug-type move? I do not know. Maybe they made it for, like, because Lunge is a bug-type move? I've defeated 5 trainers. We now can use Earthquake. Mr. the Stone, I would like to teach you how to learn Earthquake. Okay, so now that we have that set up, we are gonna go do an Iono fight. But before that, we want to make Bulldoze so that we can give it to Sandy. Not Froyo. Gladiator will definitely not be helping us here. Nor Chuckles. Probably Salt Bay. With Disco Tony, we definitely want to get him out early so we can Stealth Rock her. Did we get, like, a Rock Tomb TM somewhere? I think because Bonk accidentally got a new haircut and vaguely naming his Pokemon different, it's enough to fool Paldean people. Because they're extra stupid in Galar, their himbos here, it's worse. That's true. So it'll probably be this for our team. Okay. We're on the road to Iono. This here is going to be important. Oh, hello, Pincurchin. I want you to die for science. Alright, we got all the Sandygast bits that we want. And then for Mudbray, I think the easiest bet is somewhere around here. Rose was the peak of Galar's stupid. Every region has its peak stupid. Yes. Hello? 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 There you are. Yay. Alright, that is all the pieces I need for one more Bulldoze Tim. We're gonna give that to our sand pile. Sandstorm. Bulk up. Do I have any rock moves? Okay. Good. What else makes light screen? Aside from Magnemite Screw. No. Voltorb and Magnemite bits. Yeah, let's go make that real quick. I think I know is gonna title her stream Fighting Champion KF Galar. Totally real, 100% gone wrong. Like, she doesn't think it's actually Bonk, only for her to realize it's the real deal later. Oh, that would be bad. But also great, because she would clickbait the fuck out of her titles. I think we need maybe one more Magnemite kill to be safe. Ow. I do not wish to deal with Beard. Okay. Hello? Hello? There, Magnemite kill. Okay. Then a quick this way. Look away, Duracell, yes. We must harvest your pieces. Expa candy. Okay. Oh, hello, Vtuber. Damn it! It exploded. Oh my god. Thank God we stopped the Voltorb from voling itself. Blow up. I like that my sandcastle can just jump. Okay. Go get it. Good. Hello? I don't care about your rotating Totos. Sandy's like a Roomba, stalking the enemy, shovel out like a shark fin. Yes, I love that. Go. No. Go that way. Good. Evolved itself. Okay. God for fucking fuck. Sandy. Go kill. Good job. Alright, I do believe that is all the Voltorb we needed to kill. Boy. You said Sandy like I was going to scold her. I would never scold Sandy. Oh my god. Oh my god. Can you not jump over a single rock? I think my Miraidon is broken. And not the cool kind of broken. Ooh, hello. Will-o-wisp. Ow. Sandy gasped. What did we say about eating children's souls before noon? He just got no sandwich gas? Yeah, you're right. She's in bad position because she no have sandwich. Ow. Spikes and will-o-wisp. We could have some fun with those. Oh, wait, we got Calm Mind. Calm Mind, Stored Power, Bronzor. That is an instantly cooler move pool. Hello? Hello? Wallow? I think the lighthouse has something on top of it. That it do, pig. Icy wind. Random thing, your turtle just got a major injury from just sitting in the breeding pen. His Ragnarok girlfriend broke his skull. That's entirely possible. He also, because major injury means his health is depleted. It's also possible you never healed him by having him rest in the box for long. Execucy. Also, I just remembered. We can't actually use Calm Mind. Because according to my rules, boosting moves cannot be used because we have the items that do it. Therefore, if we wanted to use stored power, we would need to use his Disco Tony with some X items. Which I suppose we could. That isn't an unviable strategy, but how often have we actually used items in battle, even during this kind of challenge? I just healed at the Pokemon Center, didn't I? Oh well, fuck it. I'm just doing everything wrong today. Yeah, Nurse couldn't keep her hands off Bonk. Light screen! Yep, we have enough. Hello, Bonk. If Bonk ever existed in the anime, Brock would be jealous. You don't understand, Ash. This guy has gone to multiple regions. And he's a champion-level fighter. And he makes all the Nurse Joy and Officer Jenny jump for joy. And for Jenny. Okay. We're gonna see if you're stoned. Also, I'm pretty sure... if we have an Emona, it's only a 3. Yep. Went to multiple regions. So what? We do that all the time. No, Ash. He went to multiple Nurse Joy's regions. Hey, Bonk. It's me. How's the gym journey? Which one are you going for now? Wait, really? I am so close by. Hang on, I'll come say hi. Oh my god, are you gonna fight Iono? She is such a streamer. I don't really get her streams, but like, you should totally fight me just to be safe, so I know that you're strong enough to fight her. So close by, Nimona says she casually turns around from paint camouflage next to Bonk. You're getting so much stronger. I'm going to introduce you to my harder hitters. Let's have a fruitful battle. I'm going to have a battle, and that battle, it won't have any fruit in it. It'll just have a rolling stone. Think of this as a practice run for your next gym battle. Come at me with everything you've got. Fruitful battle, fruity battle. Ha 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 ha. Now we just punch her whole team. Nice moves. Your skills sure are ripening. You probably could have just drain punched twice and that would have been fine. So the fun part here is I'm pretty sure the only way this thing could damage us is with Dig. Oh, it knows Bite. Ow! Okay. Yay! Good job, the stone. Well, I guess the stone is paralyzed. Don't pat yourself on the back just yet. My next Pokemon's gonna turn the tables. How did you get stunned while tapping out stone? I don't understand either. Let's just hit it and quit it with Earthquake. Since you have a Terra Orb too, we can both terrastalize fair and square. Don't pat yourself on your back because Nemona's gonna pat your ass. I mean back for you. We probably should have brought in our Magnemite for this fight. I kind of forgot what starter she had. Okay. Come on, the stone. Punch the earth! Let's try out that new move of yours. Use Water Pulse, Quaxwell. Nice. Nemona uses Water Pulse every day. Damn it, the stone. This will most likely knock out, yeah. Okay. Let's try out your new move. Hell yeah! Light Scream first with Quick Claw. Starting to think the stone isn't the boulder, because the boulder wouldn't have let this happen. We won't really know. Perfect. Now just start using stored power. Okay. I know I said we've never really used items in battle, but since we did not play the smartest we could have for setting up this fight against Nemona, I am going to let Disco Tony use it to make his move stronger. Strange. Let's do an X defense. There's a first for everything. Bonk used his first on me? Oh my god. Ow. Oh no. Stored power crit kill, please. Bonk definitely went easy. That's Bonk's first official loss in a good long while. It's my bad for sending out strong Pokemon. That was a great battle. Take these. Okay, whatever. I hope you get so much stronger. Maybe you can be as strong as the champion of the Galar region. I don't know what his name is, though. Yeah, no, 100% we would have won with Duracell if we just dropped Duracell in front of Nemona and hit it with a fucking Thunder Smash. Alright, what are we looking at? Well, first off, give me all of those. And we should be good there. An extra Quick Claw. That's going to you. And Soft Sand for you. Actually, yes. Now I need to know, do we have any additional moves that y'all can use for damage? No. Well, this whole team can be used with Sandstorm, so that's cool. Sandy and Disco Tony aren't proving themselves as neat. Yeah. Welcome to the Levincia Gym. Let me register you as a challenger. You Bonk. Gotcha. Alright, I'm gonna check the range of my controller and just walk away for a little bit while I get something to drink, because I forgot to get something to drink earlier. And we're just gonna button mash through this once we go outside. Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the Iono Zone. Except we're going to be stepping away from the Iono Zone. The zone where everything is Iono. Alright. Iono's G zone is in Gigavolt zone. Everything's good because Bonk went on autopilot. He's not hearing anybody, he's just nodding along while Iono's doing her scale thumbnail. Yeah, I think it only worked until I went upstairs. Since you're today's challenger, I'm gonna have you play hide and seek with Mr. Walksabout. Not too bad, Sky. We've got kind of a weird team. Hang on. Let me take a look at my Sandman. Do I have Sandygast in here right now? No. Let's get Sandygast in. Our objects and weapon users need to be in prime conditione. There. That way at least all 4 that we're using except Bronzor are in the party. I guess we'll move Bronzor there? Sure. Charcadet, unfortunately, isn't all that useful until we evolve him. Oh god, no. This is nowhere near my first time playing. Sky, if you look at my... if you look at my channel, you will see that I've played this game probably 15 times now? What is your question? Get ready to hide, Mr. Walksabout. Well, I guess I am kind of glad that I didn't incidentally have to do the hiding, or the hide-and-seek bit while I was walking away. That probably would have been very difficult. I'm sorry, Sky. There's no... This challenge has no trading. So even if I did, I literally can't help you because this profile has no access to it. Not to mention, this is Violet, not Scarlet. So I don't have access to any of those 3. Mr. Walksabout is hiding somewhere in this video feed, friendo. Okay, come on. Hit button. Give me... man. That purple is very obvious. You're as easy to find as a ninja wearing orange. Which I guess makes sense considering... Like him more in the purple? Yeah. I think I have to agree. It looks better on Clavel than the orange does. I got this protein cereal the other day that is flavored like honey graham crackers, so I'm hoping it's decent. Not bad. It's time to fight Iono's 3rd tier sub! Okay. Failure. Lumios represented what a simp looked like more than this. That is true. No to Stomping Tantrum. Salt Bay wants to evolve! Minecraft rock! I'm happy for you. She's now Garlic Salt Bay. Knucklestack, the rock salt Pokémon. It compresses rock salt inside its body and shoots out hardened salt pellets with enough force to perforate an iron sheet. That's terrifying. I'm gonna treat Salt Cure as her, weapon move. Considering she can shoot it like a gun. This definitely can use some milk. It's a little dry. The next stage for my totally rad test. Everybody loves it. It's the Pokemon Center. Mr. Walkspout, once again, hiding in the feed somewhere. Panic! Ah! Find him quick! Found ya. I know what a Nurse Joy looks like. And you're not a Nurse Joy. Let's beat up her other third-tier sub. And if he loses, he gets banned. Speaking of Focus Center, looking at your mining base and all your pals for 199. Oh, I know the reason for that. It's twofold. So Tombat. Also, after Bonk just got unconsentedly healed by the nurse, he knows what they look like. Yes. Okay, so Tombat is a dark pal, which means it doesn't need to sleep. So it never takes a break. Tombat also has a relatively high food ratio. So between its constant need for food and its inability to regain sanity from rest and sleep, it will just work itself to death. Unless you have good food, or can balance it out with other traits. Yes, I've played with the Dark Pals a lot, and Incineram and Tombat will work themselves to death. I don't know why just those two, but maybe it's just a combination of certain traits within them, but literally all of my other dark types will take breaks when appropriate, except for them. Kill more Flaffy. Good. You're gonna make a human farm. Okay. So you'll want to... The important thing, to make a sustainable farm with humans. I believe any merchant or syndicate thug will be able to water. The hard part is finding a planter. If I remember correctly, the only ones that plant are those Free Pal Alliance characters. And one of the, like, island traveler people. Like one of the non-enemy humans. I remember that being really difficult to get a hold of planters. Because I tried to do a human-only thing. And also, when we were running the Team Soul thing, we allowed humans to cover slots that our Team Soul pals couldn't use. Some of the bounty humans use the models of normal NPCs. Those were the ones that I would try to catch. Oh, Messenger of Love is hard. That and the Messenger of Love counts as an innocent, so as soon as you try to attack them, the PDIF will try to kill you. Congrats on passing my gym test! Oh my god, my stream was so good! Let's fight! How is the black marketeer an innocent by default? If he's the black market, he's a criminal. My thought exactly. Because that is new. That used to not be a thing in earlier versions. But because he is a stationary NPC, I guess, he is considered a innocent. The weird part is traveling merchants don't count, or at least didn't count for a good while. And grabbing the level 1 traveling merchant that appears at your base when you start building it, that is one of my favorite traditions in PoW World. I'm excited. PoW World's coming out in a couple days. Makes sense for them to be a little fucky-wucky. And now that I've said it, I hate the word fucky-wucky. It's so soon, and somehow they still are releasing new trailers about more pals. Yeah. Let's see, it comes out the 10th, right? That's a Friday. Okay, I think we'll be able to do it the night of. No, Disco Tony. And then Saturday, Sunday. Woo! We might do a little, like, Power World Weekend special. That could be fun. What do I want to do? Yes, I want to do it that way. If I remember right, you have Purifying Salt, right? Yeah, you resist Ghost. Nostalgic, because the first stream you've ever seen was Power World. Aw, that'll be nice. Yeah. Ain't afraid of no ghost. I knew you loved me as a ghost for Jada, 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 Jada. It's Gita, Gita. Okay. I am gonna swap your hardstone in and I think that'll be good. You're not kidding, I have Zoe, the NPC version of her. Yes. NPC Zoe is a great catch. And also is weird because she comes with a use weapon move. And it's supposed to be electric type. But I've seen it change its type in the menu all the time, which I think is very funny. Do not earn the right to challenge the gym leader. Best of luck. Or best of luck. You're gonna challenge Iono? Sure, let's do a fight. Ladies and gentlemen, are you ready? Your eyeballs are mine, caught in my electro web. Yay! Hello, hola, ciao, and bonjour. Imagine after this whole battle, Bonk gets a random text. It says Iono donated her phone number, not an actual chat pop-up, it's just Iono texting it to him. Like, could you be a regular guest in my streams, please? How are you feeling about this battle, Bonk? I'm a little worried. I'm not used to battling to, like, 5 million people on stream. That's cute. You think I have 5 million followers? I have 6 million followers. Regular guest in the stream and hopefully in bed. Give me a battle that'll electrify my viewer pals. What if I don't want to electrify you? What if I just want to sit here, use Stealth Rock, and torment you? How much does stored power do? Not a... Oh, that's a crit. Okay, we just need to kill you. Okay. The stone! Alright, so the stone successfully blocks that spark. Then we smack with Shadow Punch, which we Quick Claw. Ayy! That is the best thing we could have gotten. About to move into Luxio. Who do we want to use for that? Let's let Salt Bay ruin some people. Yay, the stone. Maybe you are the boulder. We take that. We take that quite well. Get Salt cured. And we bulldoze. Ow. Okay. He's probably going to use Spark again, so let's do a quick switch into Sandygast. Think Salt Bay and the Boulder get along, or do they dislike each other because Salt Bay sprays purifying salt? Yeah, I don't think she likes... I don't think they get along at all, let's be honest here. Yay. Alright, now for Belly Bolt, I have an idea. Drop a light screen. Ow. Then we immediately go into the stone. The stone gets hit by Spark and ignores it, because the stone is a badass. And the water gun is weakened by the light screen. Not a fan of that. But, Drain Punch. Ow. So we can at least get some of the HP back there. The stone can't feel the thunder because he's bringing the boulder. Yes. That's definitely what we want to do. Okay. The stone. Switch out. Oh no, this isn't good, loyal fans. I need to hear you cheering. Give me all you got. We take that, and then we drop a sandstorm. Come forth, shiny little light bulb. I'm not done yet. Lightning in the boulder. I know I was about to show Bonk her electro web. Perfect. That is exactly what I wanted. Get dozed, I guess. Not that it matters. Okay. Hex comes through. Sandy just lifts her shovel and smacks herself with it. That is very funny. Now drop a Salt Cure if you can break the confusion. Please. Hell yeah, Salt Bay. Okay, now we just have to survive. Injure. Good. Put your bonk into it. Danger at high voltage. Sorry if it's too shocking. Good. Now we go into the stone. Because we know she's gonna fire. You cheating bitch. How could you predict that? Use Protect, Disco Tony! That's right. Thanks to the power of my Salt Cure, your Miss Magus was destroyed. And with that, Disco Tony attacks your life points directly. Disco Tony, stored power. Bonk uses Protect. It's super effective. Iono's upset. My god, Bonk winning because he used Protection is the funniest result we could have gotten. Our challenger came out victorious. Well done, Bonk. Why? Why did you use Protect? That was really mean. Spindaline is happy yet disappointed. Bonk's protection worked. Oh god. She gives us Volt Switch, right? That could be useful. Yay! The selfie Bonk and Iono actually take as Iono doing a pose that are Magnemites on her head. Meanwhile, Duracell is on Bonk's head. That is perfect. Pardon me. Hello. You just defeated the gym leader, yes? And your name is Bonk, if I recall. Tell me, do you want to become champion? I don't want to evolve. I'm not an Eevee. Are you certain? You have a rare talent, especially for your age. I would wager you might already be champion level. Strange. My databases say that you are not from here. You are from Galar. What is Galar? Why is it spelled with 3 A's? Does not compute. Does not compute. Dottie, now. Gifted Bonk shouldn't use Protect to win against me next time. Wait, no, cut that out. Stream. Oh, good joke, Iron. That's a good joke. You get a Magus coin for that joke. Because I can hand out Magus coin. Illegally. Can they be counterfeit Magus coin if it's just they're my cryptocurrency? I don't know. No. Okay. Can you have a gold star? Sure. Give. Lovely. I would like to buy. I think we're good on the potions. Let's just get Bonk set when it comes to Pokeballs. And I would like 9 more revives. The key 3PO scans Bonk, scans Crash's DNA. Husbando DNA detected. Sending info to real Gita. G3PO is a great name for Gitatron. Alright, that brings our level cap to 30. Okay. Good. I want my Duracell back. I want Pebbles back. Alright, we have a dark type dude to kill. We can punch the dark type. Do we have any other anti-dark types? Not really. Oh, what's our lowest level of that? Because if we do that, we can find that. We can go there. We can find that creature, which is outside there. So we can do that now. In other words, Disco Tony, take a break. And also Sandy, take a break. Did we obtain a Dawnstone? We have not. But since we are heading in the direction that I want to head, we're just gonna end up getting one anyway. I'm pretty sure we can find Dawn Stones here anyway. Still playing Power, just casually watching a bunch of B-Guard fight the Free Pal Alliance via Creeper method. Very fun. Okay. A VR stone! Bye. Good. I found a bone, and it's rare. You're a luxury ball, aren't you? No, you're a timer ball. Okay. Now, up here, maybe? A potion. A guard spec. That's pretty cool. Also, I think I have a way we can balance using the X items. We can't buy them. Because that way, we don't have a limitless supply. We can only use what we find. Spindaline also found a bone that's rare. Ow. Oh my god. You really are bad. Oh. Oi. I want to know what you are, level 26. Thank you. Venoshock. That might not be useful to us. Another bone that's rare. Another stone that's oval. A doll. There's the Dawn Stone. And there's that acquired. What are you? A fighting type 3-star Oinclone. No. That's too dangerous of an opponent until we can get Pebbles to level up. What? Why? Ooh, hello. Drill Run. I'd argue that's a weapon attack. No, it's a Ghostly. I think Bonk would learn his lesson with crazy woman wearing extremely specific clothing, but no, guess he's still a kickman, so sometimes he's clueless about approaching danger. Yeah. Ow! Don't be rude to my baby girl. Meanwhile, Crash, if danger approaches, he gives it a hug and some snacks, and it becomes a doggo he trained. Yes. Yay, we ate the Ghastly. Ew, those balls, they're great. They make our breakfast great. A damp rock. Okay. Alright, what else was I looking for? That's what I was looking for. We need to go, basically just along the road. Ew, those balls, they're great. It's those balls, they're more than bad. They're dumb. I found the main road. We're going on a road trip with our favorite ship. But our ship is a lizard that is also a bike. Lizard bike, what are they feeding you? Lizard bike, it's not your fault. Also, that, like, blockade of Roly-Coly was kind of intimidating. Yo, this ether is specifically for a dude named Max. It's a fucking shiny! I knew it was right to take a look at Ghastly. She's blue! And a little more purple than black. I mean, she has an attack boosting nature with a speed lowering, which is sad. But she's shiny! Curse you, Bonk, and your amazing ability with ghost types. Unfortunately, she's not an object. Or a weapon user. And therefore, Spectre can only sit here looking pretty. Bonk just gives the shiny Ghastly to Spindaline since she likes blue. You are not blue. You are distinctly purple. You know what this means, right? Both Bonk and his dad encountered a random, unusable, barely visible shiny when they were just fucking about. Yeah, both are blue. Ooh, look, a Tim. Psychic Tehran. Oh, wait. I'm an idiot, and I never considered this. We're about to head into a water-type gym. It wouldn't be a bad idea to get more Pokemon capable of beating water types. Even if we are pretty well in the clear with Froyo, Duracell, and so on. But you know what I've never used and what we can catch right here? Hello, SPL. Fuck it, Weeball. Literally. See, now y'all are understanding why it's so easy to catch Pokemon in this game, and why the only way to challenge ourselves in this game is to try to catch level 60 Rhyhorns at full health. Damn it! How about just Ball? This is Ball. Soundproof. Okay. I'll take it. So we have our Ball. Do I even have images for Ball? No, let's get a hold of one for Ball. Honestly, I would have preferred the chance to use Hisuian Electrode, but regular Electrode is still pretty cool. And it means we can bring something amazing back. Oh, these are perfect. These are the best. I'd like to introduce you to Voltorb and Electrode. Ball, I imagine Bonk casually throws and plays with Ball like a normal ball, and Hop, seeing this, panics and tries to move Ball to make sure Bonk doesn't die via explosion, only for Ball to get pissed and explode in Hop's face. He's so angry, and then Electrode is so happy, but, like, ready to commit murder. Electrode's face is saying, I will explode, and that is it. Also, by the way, self-destruct and explosion count as weapon moves because Voltorb is a bomb. And, like, This is an homage to his sister Boom. So it has to know it. It'd be rude not to. Alright, we're gonna leave Ball there for now. TikTok? How dare you? How dare you quote the old magics? I was there when they were written. Something here. Well, that's something. EXP candy. I knew there was a TM here. I can smell them. Okay, for a second I was gonna say that Hariyama looks like it's a different color. But it's not. It's normal. Why are you smelling Tim? Because I have to. Can't wait for Hisui where we see Ball's ancestor, Big Nut, and he explodes all over the battlefield. Yeah. I think we would have to use Oshawott because of Razor Shell. Hisui is Bonk Isekai, and unlike the other protagonists, he can get home because Spindaline can find him. Yeah. There we go. Alright, we're not gonna catch the teapot elephant, because they're not actual teapots, they're just elephants that look like teapots. Alright. Can Bonk use Arceus since of the Golden Fence and the fact that Arceus uses items? I would say it is not outside of the question for Arceus to be a Bonk Pokemon because Arceus has items that are tied to it. And Judgment is a move connected to that item. Therefore, he has an item move. Hi, Gothita. Arceus is a bonk sim. Rookity. I want the fucking teacups. Teacup. It's a somewhat high-level teacup, but a teacup nonetheless. Ha! Fuck you! Get thunder waved. Yay! I'm not gonna count Brutal Swing. It's a phony form Sinisty. That's fine. Wait, much better name. Fucka. Your name is Cuppa. Cuppa Sinisty. Yeah. Pebbles! Perfect. Yay! Tinkaton, the hammer Pokémon. These Pokémon make their home in piles of scrap metal. They test the strength of each other's hammers by smashing them together. It would be Pokemon Smile, but yes. Speaking of, we'll do that. Yay, Pebbles! Okay. Now we have our teacup, and we can use this teacup to kill other teacups. Where was the other teacup that was here? I want to commit anti-teacup murder. Teacups, where are you? Give me your item. Ew, the balls aren't even really that great. Panda Mouse. The Goth Children. There's one. You heard Sleep the first time I went with it. Well, there is Pokemon Sleep, but I don't think it has the cheeky sprites. Ow. Trying to get Bonk a nice Slashly evolution? Yes. Because I would like a fire move. It won't be, like, incredibly helpful to us right this second, but I would rather evolve slash earlier than later. You Meowth need to stop looking so suspicious. Okay. I need Zappa Pico. 10 fragments. We currently have... Oh, we're at 310 gimme gold coins. That's nice. We're at 4 Sinisty. So we will need to defeat 6 more. Hello? Hello? Sentient teacup. I'm sorry, that engine just sounded like it sneezed. Good. Jesus! Of every Pokemon challenge, what are some of your favorite moments, if you can remember? It's gonna be really, really hard to top the moment when Kitchen Sink brought out Whisk against Kieran's Hydrapple near the end of the DLC. And Whisk landed Fissure and defeated Hydrapple with a one-hit KO move the instant it got to the field. Kieran's completely dumbfounded what that followed was the best thing that could have happened. It was better than any punchline I could have ever written. Yeah, that's definitely one of the most hype moments. There was also the Dragon Challenge, where our Shelgon, at various points throughout the game, would end up getting the friendship survival thing, where, like, you survive on one. And it's genuinely incredible the amount of chaos that came from that. Like a Bullseye, your favorite moment is Toodaloo's clutch. That's a fair choice. The most hype moments are when something completely unexpected happens. The unexpected shit is always the best. We're looking at shit like when the Swallow said, "Fuck it, we ball with the meme team," and ended up winning against a Pokemon she should not been able to defeat. The silence that came from the realization, Welpy's dead. Wait, I see a tiny bit of red. You say toodaloo, and I say hello. Oh, my pebbles. Bonnie, my pebbles. Okay. Hello? Human. Human? Human? Fanpy. Where are you? There you are. A collector of curiosities and a lover of synastry. A dark past. Need more than bat. Okay. Where are you? Okay, so 3 more Synasty chips. Hello? I smell you. That's 1. Mice. Ah, I got Bramblin. Takes you back? That's fair. Okay. Walking around down Main Street, we're relaxing, feeling good. I hate you, you hate me, let's stab all you in a tree. You made a bunch of Armorogan and Paldea and just random traded while they were still level 1. That's fun. That is one fucking fast car. Okay. That's a Magnemite and a Voltorb. Oh no, Pebbles came back. Can she not kill Voltorb? Fair. Magnemite. Dear God. This is taking ages. Where are you? No, I think we went too far down. There it is. 2 more. No. Let's go collect this item for luck. Iron, it's you! Magnemite. Berg. Arg. Alright. Who's on the block? Yes, Bonk can use the car, but I don't like the car. So I'm just kind of putting off having to get the car. That wasn't good. No, not that. One. Yeah, exactly. And honestly, nothing can really best how amazing... Yeah, I'll take the Sucker Punch damage if I can just drink you. Oh, that didn't do much. Bonk is using a lot of Ghost, Electric, and Steel types in this. Yeah! Ow! Cool, let's just use Pounce. That hurt. Oh, cool. So as long as this Dugtrio doesn't immediately murk us, I think we win on this turn. Advanced Whack-A-Mole. Magneton. the magnet. Happy Maglet, everyone. Kabuki Maglets, the faithful awake into a night of enchantment. Murder and prayer are hand in hand, and I will stab you forever. Get killed, you loser bitch, and I will stab you in a ditch. Give me your toy is mine. It is now dead, and I will go. Okay. Yay, thank you for the curio. Yay, Slashly! Happy 4th of Maglitithicus of Magrificus. Yep. That'll do, pig, that'll do. An old set of armor steeped in grudges caused this Pokemon's evolution. Eldritch cuts its enemies to pieces without mercy. Do we count Shadow Claw as its move? Because Bitter Blade is its weapon attack. Oh my god. Stay. So I'm not, like, crazy about it. Especially when we can automatically learn... I don't know, we agreed that the blade moves count, right? They're weapon attacks? So Night Slash and Solar Blade should be viable. But that's also still quite a lot. The moment you find a shiny Voltorb, you do now, because you named the first one Ball, you have to name the second one Blue Balls. Alright, well remember Solar Blade. I guess any attack that is essentially attacking with Slashly's swords should count. We'll do that. Well, maybe not. I think I'll save Will-O-Wisp, actually. Okay. Alright. We now own a Slashly. Perfect. Good. Now I need to know when we get this move. Bitter Blade comes at level 48. Now curious. What does Armoro get in ZA? As it's over. Psyshock. Interesting. All right. Okay, we have our Slashly. And I'm happy to have her. And we can use our Dawnstone on Curlia. To get ourselves a Gallade. Good. Good. Alright, Gladiator. Alright, now we have moves. Now... Sacred Sword, that is specifically an item. And also, he's got Sharpness. So because of that suitable ability, because of Sharpness and that being an ability that affects slashing moves specifically, I'm gonna say it's the same logic as, the stone. The stone is allowed cutting moves, or stabbing moves, but punching moves because of that. Let me get Leaf Blade. And how about Night Slash? And Aqua Cutter. Okay. We'll do that. And I think we'll end the stream by going to Bully Team Star. We have... I have my assault vest. Give. Okay. Rototo. Cassiopeia here. You've gotten close to Team Star's bases. It means you're willing to help. Yeah, I'll punch him. You're a member of Operation Starfall now. I wanna help. My name is Cleve. It's pronounced Clive. My name is Clive. Doop da, doopity doop da doop da. Alright, Bonk is back to paying no attention to anything because we need to defeat everyone here and then end stream. I want you to raid all these bases and put an end to their tyrannical rule. Alright. Zone's dude, my good. Rest of the team crumbles. Defeat the Pokemon inside the base and drag out the bosses. Do it or I'll kill you. Alright, we fight. I would like to go murdering. I don't care about you, Clive. Let me go out murdering and we can have some fun. Okay, for a second I thought that Swablu was green, and that was weird because that is not its shiny, but that was just a trick of the Lite. Whoa, 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 hold on. Yo, you're at the base of operations at Team Star. What the fuck are you doing here? Oh, you wanna fight? Okay, I'll fucking kill you. Dude, don't come out so strong. Oh my god, it doesn't matter. I'm gonna kick his ass anyway. Sassy little bitch. Bonk's just not like, I didn't say anything. Then by the end of the battle, she's like, I so have to kill you. Here, come behind this place into a secluded area where we can, where I can kill you. And definitely not offer you my virginity. Yay! Why does such a sassy kid have to be so strong? Why the heck could I lose? Because you suck. Hasta la vista. She's new. We'll teach her everything. I'm gonna go inside. Get fucked, nerd. Alright, let's go fuck the nerds before I get too tired. So you took care of the guards. If you could kill the rest of them for me, that would be amazing. Anyway, Giacomo is our music dude. I mean, the music dude. Kick his ass for me. Alright, I think this is just a gladiator sweep. Careful now, Bonk. I know nothing about their fancy battle styles. You might have to get rid of some stuff in order to do so. Okay, kill. My two sword girls, Solashly and Gallade. Well, a sword boy and a sword girl. Give me a horde. Give me a horde. Give me a horde. If you fucks now die. Alright. Do more murder. Okay. Where are you? Kill. Okay. Okay, done. Okay. I'm Giacomo. Okay. You've done a number on us, Party Crasher. I'm DJ Vice. You can call me DJ Vice. I'm like best friends with the coolest dude around. His name is MC Sledge. Can't believe I could not remember what Sledge's name was. Declaring war on Team Star's a bad move. Yeah, but Sacred Sword. Time to up the tempo. This show ain't over yet. I seriously don't care. We're gonna two-shot the Starmobile anyway, probably. Real close to a two-shot. How's that for an opening track? I'll spin you real good, Party Crasher. I'm used to spinning. Alrighty. And just like that, Giacomo's crashed. Guess that's that. Alright. What just happened? Big Boss wanted me to take on some stuff, so we started to chat and set up a new plan. Gua gua gua. gotta get some team members to do stuff. Used to be the president of the student council, but everyone hated me because of it. I was such a douche. Now I'm not a douche. I'm so much cooler. Okay, hang on. Cannot tell. Alright, I'll worry about that later. Oh my god. Die. Okay. My point exactly. My shit was bad. Alright, we have defeated the Dark Star crew. We got a free foul play Tim from it too. Your Pokemon are awesome, dude. I learned nothing at your academy. It's not the best. Sorry to interrupt, but are you Giacomo? Are you glaucoma? Seems all y'all in Team Star have plans. Like, why don't y'all break up the team and start going back to school like normal people? I'm told this is a Brooklyn accent, and I am going to use it to sound like a normal, everyday kid. We thought if we keep Team Star going, then we'd find him again, but all you fucking teachers are cruel. We don't want to lose our friends, bro. Okay. Rototo. It's me. Seems Gakuma doesn't have his badge anymore. I see. With the boss out of the picture, then the squad will fall apart. No glaucoma. Here's some LP. Yay, I love having life points. My supply unit bitch will be over here in a moment. Hello, supply unit bitch. Hope it's okay. I'm just here to help because of my, fucking independent study and all that. Go make some teams with that, okay? I'll be seeing you, maybe. Anyway, go. Okay. And with that, we are officially done for tonight. Thank you all for being here. Be excellent to each other. And party on, dudes.